In this video, we are going to create a Docker image of a Spring Boot application. If you don't know yet, Docker is a tool designed to make it easier to create, deploy, and run applications by using containers. Containers allow a developer to package up an application with all of the parts it needs, such as libraries and other dependencies, and deploy it as one package. Containers are completely isolated environments. They can have their own processes or services, their own networking interfaces, their own mounts, just like virtual machines, except they all share the same operating system kernel. So how can you create a Docker image? After you install Docker on your machine, you need to define a Docker image through a Dockerfile. A Dockerfile is a text document that contains all commands and instructions of how to create your Docker image. I already have a Dockerfile created and a Spring Boot application built with Maven, so let me show. This is my Dockerfile. It's a text file, and in the first line, the from instruction defines the base image the container is going to use. Here we are using a Linux image with Java 11 already installed. The second instruction, copy. This instruction tells Docker to copy the jar file from the target folder to the file system of the container in user/app folder. Workdir sets the working directory for commands like run or entry point in the Docker file. Expose. Here we are telling which port we want to expose from the container. You can repeat this line if you want to expose multiple parts. And entry point, this is the command that will run our Java process inside the container. So let's run docker build command and create our Docker image. I am on the root folder of the project, and I already have built my project with Maven. So let's run docker build. This is the Docker image name, and let's run. Okay, so the image is created. After you create your Docker image, you just need to run it with docker run command. Here we are mapping the host port 8000 to container port 8001. Okay, the container is now running. And if you want to test the container, we can make a request to port 8000 localhost and hello from Docker container. So this is my Spring Boot application. I am exposing port 8001 in the container, and I mapped the port 8000 to the host. And when I call /docker, I return this message, hello from Docker container. If you want to stop your container, you just need to type docker ps and docker container stop and paste the container ID. Okay, so let's test again. The container is not running anymore. So that's it. If you like it, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.